Hi, in this video I'll be talking about laundry and laundry detergents. If you follow me on YouTube for a while, then you will know that I've done a couple of videos on how you wash your clothes, what's best for the washing machine. There's quite a few different videos that I've done, and a couple of the videos have really got some feedback, some of it positive feedback, some of it negative feedback, on how the manufacturers and I suppose how I'm trying to promote how to get the best wash performance nowadays. Some people, if you've had a washing machine for a long time, then a certain way of washing, they tend to get set in the ways and they're not that au fait with new technology and longer wash programs, things like that. That's not really a debate for this video, but today I want to talk a little bit about laundry detergents. Now, I've actually come across this company called Melt. I suppose in some of my videos I've talked about different ways of using detergents. So you've got things like powder, liquid, gel pouches, and this is a company that I came across, and this manufacturer produced laundry strips. One of the main reasons having a look at this company, first of all, it's the eco credentials of it. As you can see on the back, it's plastic free, which is quite a big thing nowadays, but I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. Plus they make laundry strips, and as we open this, you can see you've got quite a nice array of the strips in here. That's what they look like. But as soon as you open it, I know you can't tell from there because at the moment we've not got a smell-o-vision or anything through my camera, but you just get a lovely waft. There's a lovely smell out there when you open this. So in this box you get 60 of these strips. It is recommended to use between 1 and 3 strips for every wash. That normally depends on the load size. So if you've just got a small, say half a load, say 3 or 4 kilograms, and it's not that dirty, then I'd just recommend using 1 strip. If you have got a bigger machine, so if you've got an 8 or 9 kilogram machine, and if you're doing quite a good load in there, and if it's a little bit dirty or pretty dirty, then I recommend going up to 2 or even 3 of the strips. And over time, I suppose after 2 or 3 washes of using the strips, then you tend to know roughly how many to use. When it comes to your washing machine detergents, you've either got biological or non-biological powder. Now, sometimes if you're in a supermarket and you've got so many brands in there and you've got the choice of bio or non-bio, it can be really, really confusing. And I suppose the main difference is with a biological powder, it contains enzymes, and with a non-biological powder, it doesn't normally contain enzymes. And what you can find is if you can use a biological detergent, then you've got the ability to wash at lower temperatures and to get a better washing performance. Because with a non-biological powder, you normally need to go to a higher temperature wash to get the same washing results. Now, clearly that's going to vary between manufacturers, but with these guys, so with Melt, they have got enzymes within the washing strips. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail, but there are different types of enzymes that are normally used within powders and laundry strips, depending on what you want it to break down. So you've got certain enzymes for breaking down things like egg, blood stains, grass stains, and that can all vary between different manufacturers. And with this, the unique bioenzymatic formula, what Melt have done is they've come up with a really good formula to help with the stains on your clothes and also to get a really good washing performance. Now, I've been using these, I'm actually onto my second box now, and I must say I'm really, really impressed. Now, as I mentioned in quite a few of my other videos, we do sell a lot of washing machines, and also we tend to hear of any problems going forward as well, whether it's within the warranty or whether it's out of the warranty. But we are finding a lot nowadays, a lot of people are commenting and complaining that they're not getting water through the machine, so it's not washing properly. And the machine doesn't have to be that old either. Sometimes after 8-10 months, we're starting to get these calls. And the problem with that is normally where people are using things like these, the little gel pouches, which as you can see, it's got a lot of plastic on it. It's normally where people are using these within the soap drawer. Clearly, if you're going to put it into the main wash, that can help to dissolve it quicker, but you don't always want it in the main wash straight away. Now, this is quite a big problem, and what we're finding is that even within the manufacturer's warranty, that the service engineers are going out and they're finding that there are blockages where you've got the pipes going out of the detergent drawer. Now, what people have done is they've been using these for some time, But then manufacturers of detergents have been recommended to wash at lower temperatures. So whereas people were washing at 40 and 60 degrees for years, now they're moving on to 30 and 20 degrees. And what happens is as you lower the temperatures, and especially with quicker washes as well, then what's happening is that it's not able to dissolve the plastic on here. Now that's a huge problem, and at the moment it's not going to be solved, and that's really why things like these washing strips, personally I think, are the way forward, because these should dissolve a lot quicker. So what I want to do now is to do a little test, and I filled 2 tubs with water, and what I'm going to do is to pop the laundry strip into one of them, and I'm going to pop the gel pouch into another. And what I've done is they're at the same temperature, or they should be, because they've just come from the same pot of water that I've made. So you're looking just under 40 degrees now. I was trying to get it as near to 40 as I could, so that's good. They're both at 37. But really what I want to do is I'm going to pop them both in at the same time, and I'm just going to leave them for a couple of minutes, and hopefully you can see that let me just move the camera, because the laundry strip, the melt laundry strip, I've not done anything, I've not touched it at all, I've just placed it within the water, and hopefully you can see that at the top here it's already starting to disintegrate. So this is absolutely brilliant. I must say I've not tried this yet, so I've not done anything with it. I've not moved the water around, and clearly the part of the washing action within the washing machine is the temperature, the water, and also the length of time. So really what I want to do is I'm going to leave these for a couple of minutes. Just while I give that 5 minutes, what I'd normally say is please subscribe to my YouTube channel, just give us a quick thumbs up. I'd always appreciate that. What I do is I talk about household appliances, I do talk about vacuum cleaners, there's normally a bit of tech in there as well. And I love talking about new products like this. So at this time of recording, the main 2 products that Melt offer is this one, so that's the main pack, so you get the 60 strips in there. They also made this, which is a little travel pack. Now I'll just show you this. I must say it's quite cute, if you can call some laundry strips cute, but essentially they're the same thing, so you still get the laundry strips in here, but it's just in a much more compact box. And on this one you get up to 20 washes, so if you're going on holiday, I mean recently here in the UK a lot of people have been holidaying within the UK. Clearly we've had quite a few travel restrictions, put my teeth back in, and what we found is because people are travelling in the UK, then if you're going to stay in something like a caravan, then you might want to do your own washing. That's not really my cup of tea. I must say, if I go on holiday I don't want to be doing washing all the time, but if you do want to do your washing while you're away, then the little Melt travel pack, as they call it, could be the ideal one. So I've left this about 5 minutes now. As you can see, there is nothing whatsoever left in the laundry strip side. I'm really impressed that that has completely disintegrated. Just have a look in this side. There's quite a bit of residue in here. I know it might not be that easy to see, but at the bottom there I can see that there is still some residue of the pouch left, and it just feels a little bit greasy as well. It might be the case that if I left it for longer, or if it was at a higher temperature, then that could disappear. But I suppose it's quite a crude test. It wasn't a technical test at all, and I've only left it a couple of minutes, about 5 minutes. But I'm really impressed with the laundry strip side. Now I know there are a load of laundry hacks that people come up with, especially if you've been washing for years, and there's little hints and tips that you tend to get. This is something that I did hear from the manufacturers, and I must say I have done it myself. What we tend to do at home, because I've got 2 teenage boys, and they can tend to get quite sweaty, especially under their armpits with the shirts, because they wear school shirts each day. And normally, so before I come across the Melt laundry strips, then I did use a pre-laundry cleaner. It's like a spray, and all I've done now is I've actually got just an old spray bottle. Just had to think what that was a moment. But all it is, I've got an old spray bottle, filled it with water, and then all you need to do is just get one of the laundry strips, tear it up into small pieces. So just pop these in the top, just give it a quick shake. It doesn't have to be hot water, it can be cold water as well. And then what I tend to find is, because it's quite concentrated, that I've tended to use that mainly on my kids' shirts, on the underarms where you can get, say, sweat marks. The other advantage is, because you saw how quickly that the laundry strip dissolved, you can use it when you're hand washing as well. So you don't have to use other detergents. If you're doing hand washing, say there are certain items that you don't want to put in a washing machine, then just pop one of the strips into your water, let it dissolve, and then you can start washing like that. So I know there's a lot of tests I could have done, testing the Melt laundry strips against other brands, but I just really wanted to give you an idea as to something a little bit different. I know a lot of people have been using probably the same detergent year in, year out, and the main problem can be that you're using the same dosing. That's the other problem with some of the gel pouches, that you're putting one gel pouch in the wash, and it doesn't matter the load size. That's quite an issue, because what you can find is if you put one gel pouch in for a small load, then you're putting way too much detergent in. And what will happen is that it's having to use more water within the program to get rid of that excess detergent. That's a good thing about the laundry strips, that because they are quite thin, you put in between 1 and 3 in for each wash. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Melt laundry strips. If you are interested in trying some, then there is a link below to just go pop over to the website and to have a look, see what they do. I've had a quick look. They offer different, you can either just purchase a pack, or they offer subscription packages as well, which is normally quite a good idea, and that's really why it's designed as that size, so it can fit through your letterbox. But all I'd normally say is please subscribe to my YouTube channel, just give us a quick thumbs up. I suppose leave any comments below on the video, whether you enjoyed it, whether you didn't enjoy it. Also, if you've got any questions on the product, then as I say, I'm using these at the moment. I've been using them at home for a couple of months now and really impressed. But anyway, thanks for watching.